What does Abraham Lincoln, the great poet Wadsworth, and the inventor Cyrus McCormick have in common? Well, they were all born in 1807, a year of adversity. You see, during that year, the British were again firing on Americans. The economy was terrible. It was a tough time for Americans that year. And yet, those children were born to be raised up and make a huge impact, a positive impact on this great nation. Hi, this is Bruce Duty, and this is Cross Country 3. And I want to talk for a few moments about adversity and the good that comes from adversity. So, 1807, it was a tough time, and yet positive things come from that. In 1864, during the Civil War, Sherman was looting and burning cities in America. And of course, during that strife and that struggle, you had Grant going against Lee, and so many families fighting against one another. It was a tough time. And yet, during that time, in 1864, Mary gave birth to a young boy in a small town called Diamond Grove, Missouri. The boy would become one of my childhood heroes, George Washington Carver. Again, during adversity can come wonderful, marvelous things. You know, Thomas Edison, he was born during the war that America had with Mexico. And a young baby named Charles was born during the Spanish American War. Charles was born here in America. His last name was Mayo. Charles would grow up to found the Mayo Clinic, which would provide healing to so many here in America. Out of adversity can come great things. You know, the Bible tells us, the Apostle Paul actually writing, made this statement. He said, "All things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose." America is full of men and women, has been full of men and women who founded this country and remained faithful, faithful to God, faithful to the values that upheld this nation, that built it, that upheld it, and helped America to have a great future. You see, men and women early in this great nation really believed that God was going to use America to be a blessing of freedom and hope and inspiration to their families and the families that come after them. But they also believed that America would be an inspiration of hope to the world, to be a lighthouse, if you will, to the rest of the world. And you know, our founding fathers and generations that came after, they faced much adversity themselves. And yet, when they stayed true to that faith, to their values, to their principles of truth and honor and humility and courage, God blessed that. And so, out of their adversity came wonderful things. I really believe that in our adversity today, that God can bless still, that he can raise up heroes, heroes even amidst the adversity, the struggles and the strife, the trials and the troubles that we are facing today. I wonder what babies are being born around this country today that will grow up and make a huge, godly, wonderful difference in this America and around the world. I wonder what young boys and girls are being raised right now to be our future heroes. That's why it's important to remember the heroes of the past. That's why it's important to uphold our heritage, a heritage that is good, a heritage that upheld such values as courage and honor and faith, compassion. Those values that provide good to others even amidst the adversity, especially when the adversity brings hardship and struggles to so many. So look around, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Maybe you'll see or hear the sound of a baby crying. And it might be that baby that grows up to be an inspiration to many and make a positive difference in this great land of ours, America. Take care and Godspeed. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.